Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Meal Solutions here, and today we're not doing another Meal Solutions Return to TA video. What we're going to do today is a little recap of my ProTA World Championship tournament run through. So this tournament was hosted by the Tar Boys, namely Lon and Krogerth, and it was a double elimination tournament for the winner who gets I don't know, nothing, bragging rights. So right now the tournament is still going on. We are in the final last rounds of it. Right now in the losers bracket, Postal and Lon are tied for 2 apiece. The winner of that will play Metin, and the winner of that will go against good old Nobble Gobble. But yeah, that's how it looks right now. Let's take a look at my run. My very first round was against Gorthin, and this was back when I had COVID and I felt like absolute garbage. My head was pounding. I played like crap, and it showed. Gorthin really easily beat me. It was 2-0. The maps were Beta Tropics Coast and Metal Heck. On Beta Tropics, I had an early lead in the C. He got out a sub and just took out all my C from one dang sub, and then I couldn't recover. On Metal Heck, I got greedy with my opener. I built more eco than I probably should have. He rushed me pretty quick, and I couldn't handle it, so I lost. It was a quick and easy 2-0. From there, I played Poseidon. It was kind of similar in that it was pretty quick and easy, but the other way around. I won both Metal Heck and Mounts of Mars. When I was actually playing them, they both felt a lot closer than they actually were. I'm assuming because of nerves or whatever, I don't know. And then that leads me to go up against Krogerth in the losers bracket. This one was a pretty fun, nice little best of 3 series. We played Metal Heck, Toxic Elitism, and Spring Loaded. The Toxic Elitism match was pretty funny, and I think we will actually cover it here. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull it up. All right, so Krogerth actually wins this, but let's check it out real quick to see what happens. We're not going to spend too much time on this video today, so I'm going to fly through the game pretty quick. All right, let's see. Safe for now. Do this guy and hold fire. All right, so you have me and Teal up in the top left, and for whatever reason, I have no idea why, but Krogerth hates Teal. So there's that. And then Krogerth is in the bottom right. Bold start, no middle. So I wouldn't say I practiced this map. I had played it a few times just to familiarize myself with it. And when I had played it, I had pretty good success going just mass hovers, like balls to the wall hovers. And that was what I did against Krogerth, and I tried to do it again against Postal in the next round. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Oh, I didn't realize he went straight for that. I guess that's only 3,500. And yeah, he'll be able to almost... gonna get done? Barely. One thing that I should start doing is getting the higher value ones a little further, or a little quicker. I start out by getting all the little tiny little lampposts and stuff. Like this guy, he's just going to be getting these little tiny things. I really should start getting the more valuable ones sooner. So like you can see right now, I've been constantly stalling for a little bit here. And since he's gotten, well, he accessed a good bit on one of these, but you know, he has a full metal bar. Alright, rolling out my first couple of hovers here. Some little scouts. Plus, he had the same idea. Pretty basic. He went air quicker than I did, I think. Yeah. I remember seeing this many scouts, and I was worried. I was like, oh no, he's about to overrun me pretty hardcore. That was just from one lab. I have two up. And I have mine going with the hover tanks. Oh yeah, I got my advance going, getting up my metal production. So as of now, I start to feel pretty good because I've got my hover tanks out. And the last I saw, he still had the scouts. And I was like, my tanks will overrun him pretty hard. I think I've also got some... yeah, these guys are out reclaiming. And I juke him out here, try to get some damage done in here. Alright, so I got my hovers in right here. I should have been able to see that this was building and take a note of it. To 9. Alright, again, he's getting a good bit of hovers now. But I'm feeling okay because I have a good bit as well, and I'm actually getting some economic damage done to him. Let's see, I've got my air up now, starting advanced bombers. Let's see, do I have all mine mohos? Yeah, those are all mohos. Got a fusion up, working on a second. This is a little bit cheeky. I probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Okay, let's see. What are we going on here? Massing up over here. I think at this point, like, I would really benefit from transitioning out of hovers. Because unless he, like, slurps up all these wrecks, my hovers are going to have a hard time getting in here and navigating through all this stuff. Which would leave him this room to protect easier. Like, you'll see what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. I actually got a decent bombing run, killed his advanced lab. I'm trying to attack. Yeah, the hovers aren't really doing much. It was the bombers that did all the damage. But I don't know if you saw, but there were some rapiers that went up here. I remember when I was bombing, I heard their missiles or something. So I knew he had rapiers. But I couldn't tell. And now he gets me. He gets me. I was dominating that, like... Now I had complete control of the match. I was actually doing some effective bombing, and... He rapier snipes me. I was furious at myself. I was like, I didn't have any anti-air back there. I didn't try to nano block. That was it. I was really mad. As you can see, I didn't access any metal. Probably because I didn't try to get any of the higher value reclaim earlier. Where likely I almost probably would have or should have at least access some, given my how my playstyle is. That what he accessed right there was mostly from the one large building that he took in that he didn't have the storage for. Yeah, that was game 1. Game 2 was Metal Heck. We'll do a quick run through this for the... Alright, and we are back in. Alright, so top left, me in teal again. Bottom right is Krogerth in tan. I wonder if he likes to use tan specifically for maps like this where it could be kind of hard to see him sometimes. I had played with Knob, I think once or twice on this map, and he did something that I hadn't really thought of before, which is putting out mass, what are they? I forgot the name of it. Rockos or storms, yeah. Putting out mass storms, so this may be one of my first times trying it. You see where Krogerth built one extra regular lab and then went straight into advanced, whereas I have 4 regular labs and 1 advanced. I think I have, like, I think I'm already just, like, way out producing them. Yeah, I'm getting in pretty easy. It's just too much for him. Oh yeah, start creeping up with some HLTs. Also, the playing with Knob got me to start putting the HLTs up here, which has helped a lot in matches since this. I don't know why, but I had never really thought about putting stuff on the pillars. Let's go up again. Alright, so this one started out building cons, it's transitioned to pyros. I'm gonna have this one start building pyros or cans as well. I'm gonna start getting up bombers, and I think I have I was gonna build an advanced air lab as well, but maybe not. But you see, I have him contained into pretty much here, whereas I'm starting to take my whole side. He still only has 1 advanced lab putting out units. Oh, he is building another regular lab. I funneled units right in for him to degun, that was fun. If I remember correctly, like, these few units end up getting back here, and I thought it was more than that, and I was terrified, so I send, like, you know, like a whole bunch of stuff back to try to defend that. Stuff going here, nothing crazy. Yeah, see, look at how much I have going back to defend all that. It's too much. Whatever. I have a few things up here. Alright, my other lab is up and running now. My other advanced lab, I should say. This one coming. Bombers. Oh, okay. Yeah, bombers first, and now I'm gonna do advanced lab. I don't think the game lasts that long though. Yeah, he just quit. Wish more people did that. I probably do it too early, but when you know the game's done, just go ahead and quit. Don't waste everyone's time. All right. And the last game we played was Spring Loaded. This was pretty cool. Or pretty pretty hard for some people to watch, I bet. All right. We're still in teal and tan. I am bottom right, he's top left. And I do something that I am very, 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 very bad at. And I go air first. Funny thing is, so does he. And we are both going bomber. Like I said, I am very bad at. I can, my actual bombing, like if I focus on nothing but bombing, is okay. The problem is when I have to manage like multiple things. So I come in here, that one, I just get one wind. I think he gets like 2 wins or something. My second run, I whiff, so no good. He gets more wins. Yeah, I start to build that, he gets it. Have I made another round yet? Nope. The one thing I am really lucky with... Oh, dude, that's like 2 or 3 passes in a row where I got nothing. I'm really lucky that he wasn't doing anything back here. He was just so focused on bombing. Alright, so I think I actually come back up here and gonna make an actual coordinated... Yeah, there we go. Wind and mechs. Messed up that run. I'm so bad. Our Pomius plant. Oh, that I remember that run specifically. I really annoyed me. I was like, I've got winds like here and here protecting this, and then he comes like right in between. And that bombing run was quite fun because as my air lab was like on a sliver of health, and as his bombs were dropping, I reclaimed it really fast. All right, so what we see here is I finally take out all of his winds and mechs, and I'm just finishing this off now. He moved, I don't really know why, but he moved way up here and started building a K-bot lab. I'm still trying to deal with his bomber, and I'm doing it very poorly. I start building a construction ship when I could really just get out like a couple searchers to try to kill that. So I kill this stuff, and I'm like, where is he? So I think here in a moment, I'm gonna just like look around with my bomber and just happen across it. Yeah, he's still steady bombing me. I tried to start building a missile tower, a floating missile tower, but he bombed it. And then I found this K-bot lab. And he's just bombing like my what do you call him? Oh yeah, and he killed my construction ship. And he's, oh, there we go, I finally got that out. He was bombing my titles as I built them, which was very frustrating. One more pass. Alright, I think this will be the end of his bomber. Nope, still not. And I killed the K-bot lab. I killed the K-bot lab and I think the wreck disappeared. I can't... Yeah, he didn't get it, he didn't get the, what you call it from it. The reclaim. Oh yeah, now I've got my K-bot lab up, and again, instead of building like a crasher or whatever the missile bot is, I go into straight into a construction. Not great when you have an actual bomber on you. Oh, this is fun. Oh yeah, so I killed the missile tower he's trying to build. Yep, and that's it. At the time, I was like, why the heck did you self-D there? Like I hadn't won it, but you know, since I had watched the replay after that, it was, you know, I had an active bomber, I had my K-bot lab up. He was only left to one construction aircraft and his commander, and that was it. That was it. That was my round against Krogerth. I was recorded as a 2-1 win, but in reality, I won all three of those maps. Like, it was really a 3-0, right? You know, getting sniped by Rapiers, that doesn't count. I had that map, I had it won pretty easy. All right, Postal. Our maps were Mounds of Mars, Toxic Elitism, and Amethyst Abyss. Amethyst Abyss, I knew I didn't have a chance, so I tried to do a Hail Mary and go air first into bomber. My bomber did not do nearly enough damage to justify it, and he just out-ecoed me and crushed me. There was one moment where I had control of the sea, but I couldn't expand enough to take advantage of it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. And he expanded, built up his eco, and just overran me towards the end. Toxic elitism. How I mentioned where I didn't like reclaim the buildings properly, where I should start getting some of the higher value ones sooner. This came into play really, really noticeably in this match. I did my thing where I tried to mass hovers, but he was more strategic in his reclaim, so he was able to outproduce me in hovers, and then just took control, got his hawk production up, and wiped me out. I did get 2 nukes off against him on that map, on that match, though. That was pretty cool. The one I do want to show for my match against Postal, though, is the Mount of Mars. So this was the tournament match, and then I had played Metin 2 matches in a row previously, and the first game I beat him. And for all of you that don't know, Metin is very good. He's one of the, you know, best players in the game right now. And I was like, holy crap, I might be onto something if I actually beat Metin on this map. So I played him again and pretty much did the same thing. And while he ended up winning, like, after watching the replay, the game was way closer than I thought. And I arguably should have won. I just made some like tactical mistakes at the end that let him get ahead. All right, so let's watch again. We'll just go through it pretty quick. It's only a 12-minute game, or really 13-minute, and we'll put the speed up for it. And we're back. So I am in the top, Postal in the bottom. He's in tan. I'm in my teal again. So the thing that I had worked on in playing against Metin is going K-bot first. And I had also previously, like, almost exclusively gone wind for my energy production, whereas this time I'm starting out with solar. The wind on this map is pretty variable, so having the constant 20 from the solars is very helpful. And another interesting thing that Postal did was go air first, but not bomber. And he live streamed this, which was pretty cool. And I was very curious as to why he did this. So when I watched his stream back, he mentioned that he wanted to try to get to reclaim some rocks on my side to try to not only hamper my metal production, but give him a leg up. But I see it pretty early on, and I'm able to take out his construction planes. Yeah, that was really unfortunate for him that it landed. So he's got a K-Bot lab open on vehicle as well, plus still producing aircons. I've got K-Bot lab and 2 vehicles going. I'm pumping out a whole lot of units, and when I play this map or like Beta Desert, coughing suddenly got in my throat. But when I play maps like this, I am notoriously aggressive. So like, I will just feed metal. I will throw units at my opponent like crazy. Most of the time, it seems to, you know, work out okay. But like, that's a lot of metal for him to have. The good thing is that I'm getting some decent damage done, and like I killed these winds. I'm coming in through here. I'm gonna get some of this. Another thing I started doing is, let's see if, yeah, I started it. Instead of going straight into advance, I've been going air. Because getting some bombers up to take out winds, or more importantly labs, is very, very, very helpful. Because on a metal scarce map like this, outside of the wrecks I'm leaving him, having to spend the metal and the time to rebuild a lab, it's pretty detrimental. Excuse me. But I'm closing in on him pretty good now, and it'll be game over soon. So at this point, I'm like visibly shaking. Like I was like, I can't believe it. I am about to win against freaking Postal. He is awesome. How am I gonna beat him? No way. But I do. There we have it. I beat Postal on the first map of Mounds of Mars, and then lost the second to Toxic Elitism and Amethyst Abyss. And thus ends my tournament. Yeah, that was it. I enjoyed myself immensely. I'm grateful to all of my opponents. There were a couple people that dropped out of the tournament because of issues. I wish I had been able to play them, but it is what it is. Postal and actually Gorthin were substituted for the people that dropped out. So I'm glad they were able to step in and keep the tournament going, but I wish the originals could have been able to attend. Yeah, that does it for this video. Hopefully next week I will have another Meal Solutions Returns to TA to go over. There's some pretty interesting games that I want to get to eventually, so need to get that going again. But until next time, take care. Later.